Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 42 as I always do before I play any games. I'll start at the 1 minute mark. I didn't stream yesterday. I was too tired. Kind of tired tonight, but I think I'll get through it. I have a stomachache right now. I just finished eating dinner. It was a delicious dinner, but probably a bit too much oil or fat. So I thought I would share that with you guys. And yeah, as I say, kind of a bit upset stomach here. Hopefully I can get through the stream. Okay, here we go. 1 minute in. Oh, what? I'm in check. And then I'm threatening rook b1. I think that works. Black. White. Check. 16 is mate. Yeah, I've really got a stomachache. I might have to leave, like, if it gets worse. So I have a mate and 2. Dovetail. I think that's what a dovetail is. We can take and then queen. $19. D5 should win a piece. 20. So let's just say king g3. How would that benefit me? So let's say I take, can he ever break through on the C or D files? And if he has to recapture because I'm going to promote. So let's look at that first. And then I have A4. And that should be good. Hello, Jerome. I saw that, Jerome, but to me, that's, first of all, any new account I'm automatically suspicious of. And secondly, I kind of consider that cheating. Or it's too close to, I don't want to use third-party extensions for anything. That's, yeah. I have bishop f4. Oh man. Glasses need cleaning. Okay, bishop f4. There's bishop g7. Then I have a check. There's bishop b7. I guess technically then I can take and then check. But even I'm still not sure about that. Like check bishop b7. Then I can take here and then no, that still doesn't work. So bishop g7, check, bishop b7, take, and then check. Doesn't seem to work. Hello, Vivek. But you would think it's bishop f4, but bishop g7 is not so clear. That ain't so clear. Maybe I can go rook e6. Rook e6 here. Yeah, look at this one. I think it's rook e6. I think this is slightly underrated, just slightly. Because you have to see this bishop g7. Yeah, and then there's rook e6. So I'm going to downvote that one, or it won't let me downvote it. Okay. White to move. So let's look at this forcing line, which doesn't do much. I can go check, and then I have rook b3. 24. So I have a check. And if he takes it, I have a check. Oh wait, I have queen f6. So queen f6, and if king c7, then I can take, check. Yeah, I think that's winning. Oh wait, I'm in check. Oh my goodness. Okay, there's queen c2. Takes here. I mean, I should just be good. So what do we do here? My rook is under attack, so maybe I block this way. If he takes and check, and I'm picking this up, is that right? If he takes on e4, I'm assuming I can just move or something. I mean, it's got to be rook c3. And I think I'm just taking. Okay, 25. So I have a check, and then I can sack and win that, and then this might promote. So check, take, and then hope that promotes. I don't know if it does though, but that's my best shot, I believe. That's got to be my best shot. Unless you can argue it's knight f7, but then there's g5. No, then I take the rook. I think it is knight f7. He's got this check, but I have king f2. (26). This should be mate. Go to G6. So that he can't flee to F6. 27. What about H4? Deflection. There's Queen F5, and then I have G4. Try it. No! Okay. Why did I not consider this? I don't know why. Don't ask me why. Gotta start over, sorry. Shoot. I don't know. I don't know what happened to me there. I don't know what happened. Yeah, that went too quick. I think it's check. This way. Check wins the queen. What am I doing? You can just take it with the king. Oh no, my brain ain't working. I'm not verifying. It's going to be another day without hitting the quota. How come I can't see anything? How come I can't see anything? Am I going too quick? Like, I think I'm just going too quick. No patience. I have no patience. So just slow down, son. Go here. There is a check. I have this, and then I'm threatening back rank, so he comes in here. Oh, I see. Just be patient, son. Just be patient. Slow down. And you can do it if you just slow down and be patient. There's no rush. There's no clock. Well, there kind of is. I've got a fork. Seems reasonable. There's knight H. I mean, this should be good. 12. I have a check. And then knight E7. You need to start verifying things. Check. And then There might be bishop a3 stuff. Yeah, what if I start this way? No, that doesn't work. He takes with the rook. But bishop e3 might have something to do with this. Check, king g8. Can I go here? Or maybe bishop f7. It's bishop f7. Bishop f7. Didn't consider bishop f7. Okay, there's a check. Okay, let's... There's a fork, and yeah, we win the queen here. 16, black. Whoa, really? Okay, well, we have this. And takes. And takes. Should be okay. Hello, Sun Tzu. Black to move. I checked out your channel, Sun Tzu. You can feel free to post it here if you like. You're a regular viewer enough that it's fine. I just didn't like that guy yesterday or the day before, or the last time I streamed. Never seen him before. First thing he says is he wants to spam his channel. Like, what the hell is that about? Hell no. He's got a YouTube channel on chess. Yeah, I think I'm just taking. I'm threatening the queen with check, and then I'm going to take the bishop. And I have a lifeline back. 18. This wins nothing. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Rook f2, and the queen falls. $19, 20. I have check. Oh no, I can't take the rook. So maybe f6. Not h6, but f6 because we can recapture with check here. 21. I might be able to take the rook and then rook g2. $22. I have a check, picking up the bishop. $23. I have a checkerino. If king d2. Oh, that's illegal, sorry. So then it's just the mate and 2. 24. We have a check. B4 is mate. And after here, it's mate 3. So it's just another mate in 2. 25. I have a check. And this would lead to nothing. Somehow. You would think, because like, what else is there? I mean, the rook is loose. But I don't see how I'm doing anything. So king h6. Do I really not have a plan for that? And that's not counting, well, the other moves. So it might not be queen f6 here. White to move. Very interesting. How could there be a tactic here? Wow, I have no clue. Queen c4 was played. If you go to the back rank, am I just playing rook e1? Even that, or rook b1 maybe? Yeah, I might have rook b1. I don't think he's got a move there. Possibly he could go here. No, it still doesn't work. Yeah, okay, so that's ruled out. And if it goes king g8, does my trick still work? I think it might. King g8, rook b1. I don't think he's got a solution. I don't think anything has changed. Yeah, okay, but then I still need to figure out king h6. I still don't have an answer for this. Rook f4. Maybe rook f4. Rook f4. He can give me a check on d1, but I should be okay there. Okay, rook f4. Black to move. I have check and then f5. 27. White to move. So I could go rook h2. And he can give me a check. Shouldn't really affect anything. I could be wrong on that. Could easily be wrong about that. I could consider pushing first. I think it's rook h2 though, but I guess maybe it is pushing, because then I think it is actually pushing, because he has to play rook h5. He could consider a check. Actually, he could consider a check. So rook g5. No, then I have king h4. So yeah, I think it's h7 first. Rook h5 and then rook h2. Okay, black. So I can take. That doesn't do anything. Still have a stomach ache. It might be taking and then taking on b3. Take on b3, possibly. He can't recapture because of back rank. He takes with the rook. Take. I'm down a pawn there. That can't be good. Oh, no, wait. I have mate again. Yeah, it's possibly I sack the exchange and take on b3. He recaptures, and I'm mating. And if he doesn't recapture, well, it's confusing then. I don't know. I take on a2. I don't know. I don't know. I could consider taking on b3 first. I don't know. This is what I think. Take on b3. Rook goes back to d1. Take on a2. You know, I have a pawn for the exchange, but the pawn is on a2. I'm not sure about it. So it is taking here first. I can't do puzzles anymore. Not that I ever could. So is this just equal? No, we're losing here. Oh, he can go a4. Yeah, had he come back, this is equal. So it's sorry. So it was taking on b3. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. This opens it. Now I have the a file back rank threat, and if he ignores it, well, this one's a little tricky again, but we won a pawn, so I should have seen that. Okay, got to start over. I got half an hour left. I have not been hitting the quota lately. I have not been hitting the quota. Not good at all. Do I have rook e8? I'll be down a piece here, but I'm getting a lot of pawns. Stomachache is coming back. Check. He's got a lot of options there. Actually, let's go here. He's got fewer options. He has one move, and then it's mate. Queen looks trappable. Maybe not. So we go for a mate in 2. This should just be mate in 2. It's not, though. Yeah, it is. 15. We have a check, winning a rook. 16. I can deflect the king. 17. This is gonna get me mated. So I can start with a check and then check. That's mate. And this should be the same thing. 18. Look at Sun Tzu. Came in, spammed his channel and left. No, that was me. Okay, Queen H6 threatening mate. I don't think you can stop it. Just a mate and 2. Black. I can remove the defender and I'm on the rook. 20. Oh, I got a stomach ache. Check. And mate and 2. 21. We have a check. We have a check. I could start with this one, but that doesn't seem to help. So yeah, so check. Check. If he goes to F3, it gets tricky. It gets tricky. I have a check here, but the continuation, I don't know about the continuation there. I want to look at this again. I think it is bishop. Yeah, it is bishop here first. 22. His queen looks trappable. So he has to go to H6. Then I have bishop F8. Should be good. 23. Mate and 2. Only if he goes here. If he goes to F6, I think this is not mate. But then, is this mate here? Nope. So king F6. I will have... I don't think that's working. I need to make it work, though. I need to make it work. Check. He has to go and then mate. Okay, made it work. Okay, 24. How much time I got? 25 minutes. I don't think I'm going to make it tonight. So I can win the queen. And I just go to G5, I presume. 25. Create an outside passer. So he can push, but then I push. And I have the outside pass pawn. Still pretty tight there, though. Boom. Boom. I can actually waste a move. Yeah, so there's A3, but I think I'm using a reserve tempi here. Because A3, like, you know, he chases it down or he comes here. I'm not sure which. And then, sorry, he can't do that. Yeah, sorry, he has to chase it down. So he gets this, but I'm not sure if I'm fast enough there. Then again, if I spend a move, this isn't going to help me. That doesn't help me. So it probably is just A3. A3, king B3, take on B5, takes. Oh yeah, and then I get C4. I can build a discovery. Yeah, it's building a discovery. I saw that one right away. 27. I have a check. But the continuation doesn't look so clear. Maybe it is clear. There's knight F6 here, and then There's got to be a mate. Same thing here. There's knight f6. And then I think rook f8 should cover everything. No! I mean, I didn't calculate it perfectly, but I thought for sure there's enough here. I thought this was mate, of which it's not. I mean, I guess I got sloppy. I just thought for sure there's got to be a mate here. So I was a little sloppy. I'm surprised that there's not a mate. I assumed there was one. And hence, we must start over for the millionth time. Because I don't learn my lesson. I don't. Is this really not winning? I guess I don't have a queen. Not looking good. It's not looking good, guys. I don't even know what I'm doing here. That's way too hard for 1,000. I guessed that. Okay, gotta lock in. King H1. What is going on here? This is 1,000? King H1, am I getting mated? There's knight H5? Come on, that's bullshit. You got to admit. You have to admit that's bullshit. For 1,000? This is 1,000 rated. You have to see that from here. If this is rated higher, I have no problem. But 1,000, you have to see all of this. You have to see specifically bishop f2, and then you have to see king h1, knight h5. That's ridiculous. Wow. Didn't see the queen. Too quick. Did it too quickly. Yeah, I'm just not... what can I say? I'm not into it. I don't care enough. I might have to push here. Okay, well, what is going on? Too hard. I'm just not expecting it to be this difficult. I shouldn't have to think at 1,000, but I guess I do. Oh God, this makes for such a terrible stream. I should try to make this one count because this is basically my last shot, my last most realistic shot. So I should try to be accurate on this one. I'm tilted though. Can I queen? Should be able to queen here. Can win the rook. I'm still going too quickly. I can stop this. Black, I can take and then push. $19 black. I can just run this guy. Whoa! That one I just did too quick. I was about to slow down. You might have even seen it with my mouse. Because I recoiled as soon as I played it. I just get tired of the puzzles and I go too quickly. Okay, do I still have a shot? I got 17 minutes. That one was really frustrating because that was my finger went faster than I had wanted. No, not Counter-Strike. Is this enough? A rook against two minors. Or I could, or that's a hard one. Or I could take the knight and be up the, or I wouldn't be, I'd be down a pawn still. I guess I have to play against two minors. Oh, no, I get the knight. Never mind. I get the knight at the end. Yeah, otherwise that's a tough one. So these will self-protect, and then this stops that, and then my king comes back to defend. 11. This is mate. I have a deflection. And what do I do there? Then I have a fork. 13 black. I have a fork. He can hit one of them. But then I have a check. A weird check. Is that mate? It's not mate. And then but then he's got this. But then I have check here. Is that right? Oh, no, it's not right. I'm pinned. Man, I don't see anything. Okay, so let's look at this. Because there's a fork here. And then if he comes in here, then what? I mean, I can give another check, but we're just running in circles there. I can go check here. Okay, there we go. I was just okay. I'm not seeing. Oh, I still can't do that fork, so I have to go for the skewer. I'm not seeing the most basic of things. I did have a poor sleep last night, but I can't blame this all on a single poor sleep. There's bishop f7 with the fork. That should be good enough. 16. Can I still do this? I got 14 minutes left. I can do it almost. I have bishop d1 and then queen h5. Should be mate. 17. I have a fork. 18. I have a mate. 19. I think I have rook f4 winning his queen. It's like a reverse of, it's very similar to another puzzle we just did. And by we, I mean me. I can take and then I have a fork. 21, I have a fork. But then he takes my rook, but I'm taking with check. And then I move the rook. Does it matter where we move it? Why does it matter? Oh, I take it. 22, I have a check. He has one legal move, and then that just, come on, that has to be winning. Mate. I mean, how is this not winning? 23. I just simply take, right? I take with the bishop. 24, 12 minutes left. I'm sure I won't make it. Take, and then I have a fork. 25. I have check, and then no, so it can, oh no, that doesn't work. I mean, that's the only check. I think I go here, maybe bring the rook back, because then I have skewer possibilities. So rook g8. Now he might be able to defend. Oh, I can't go to h8 though, but still I have this check. No, it doesn't work. Maybe I go to this side. But he can still defend. So here I'm not even threatening mate. I liked rook g8, but his bishop's covering it. And here I don't. Oh, maybe I can. No, this is. Can I go here? Not quite. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh boy, I can't do puzzles anymore. 1700. I mean, I'm pretty frustrated that I have not been able to hit 42 consistently for a while. Yeah, I don't know. Rook h2, rook h4. I'm not understanding what I'm supposed to do after that. I can then go rook h6, king h6, rook. Oh, there's a fork. There's a fork at the end. We win the bishop. We win the bishop. Okay, that's hard for 1700. I don't care what anybody says. Can I play g4 here? 27. Check and mate. 28. Rook here. Oh, I can't even, his knight's still protecting. Okay, so can I take this? And then if he takes here. I don't, it's not looking great. I still like the idea of putting something here. Maybe the knight even. Check. There we go. But I still can't take the... I still can't take... Oh, then I can take here. There is almost a name for this. I'm trying to remember. It's an extremely rare tactic. But I don't even think it fits. What is the name of that? I forget the name of it. It's extremely rare. There's very little written about it. But I think it's 97. No. It's not intermezzo. The word I'm thinking of doesn't even fit that position. But I can't remember the term, but it's extremely rare. Like, it's hard to even come up with many examples of it. Ugh. You might see maybe 2 in your lifetime. That's how like rare it is. I'm trying to remember the name of it though. What is the name of it? I'm gonna ask ChatGPT. No, I don't have time for that. Okay, let me continue going here. So I've got check, and then I can do this. I might look it up after. Okay, this wins the queen, right? 31. What am I doing here? Because I'm scared. I'm scared of him killing me, obviously. Okay, so let's say we take with the queen. He takes my knight, and that shouldn't be great. So we take with the knight. He has 2 checks. You could argue he sacks his rook, which is possible, but actually he only has 1 check, and I should be fine there. There is rook g. Okay, there is rook g1. I have to be careful about. So takes, check, king f6, but he doesn't have another check. Okay, 32. I'm down a knight, but I've got a crap load of pawns. Can I just take here? Should be able to. Weird puzzle. 33. Equal material. I'm on his queen here. So I think he has to take was the bishop. Then again, he's got to. Okay, so he could take and then take a recapture. And what is going on there? I'm up a piece there, I believe. No, hang on. Yeah, I'm up a minor piece. I'm up a bishop. Yeah, that's what it is. It's Novotny. That's what I was good. I don't have to look it up now. That's what it was. Novotny. You got it. That's not interference, though. That's not interference. It's more sophisticated than that because Novotny, it's like you need it has to be that a specific square. No, it's interference is different. Interference interference is like blocking, but Novotny, it's more sophisticated. Yeah. And epaulette mate is not that uncommon. But yeah, it was Novotny theme, which is extremely rare. You got it. I'm surprised. Okay, black. So yeah, I was looking at knight f4. Now, if he takes on f4, I'm not sure. I might have nothing there. I'm not seeing anything after that. God, I can't do puzzles. Puzzles are too tough. Chess is too tough. Life is too tough. This makes it for such a terrible stream. Nobody wants to watch somebody do puzzles, but it must be done. The puzzle portion must be done. I'm most certainly not seeing any continuation, though. Hmm. There's bishop, possibly bishop c3, queen c7 ideas. Assuming he goes bc. There's this type of idea, but I mean, I guess he can still just go knight d5. Takes, check. I don't think I have anything at the end. I don't know. The puzzles are tough. They seemed extra tough today. And I was careless in the beginning. There's taking and then queen c8. I'm threatening this fork, and I'm threatening bishop c3. I don't know. This is too hard, so I'm gonna take. And then it does. So I looked it up. I think it might have been queen c8 there. Let's see. Okay, there were multiple moves. I was thinking queen c8, which does work because there's double attack. This is not a good puzzle. Queen a5 was also good. I don't like this puzzle. I don't know. That's a downvote for me. Not a fan. Black. I think I have this lifeline. Or no, he can take with the bishop. Okay, let me just get a material count first. So I'm up 2 pawns here. How about this check? Almost works. Yeah, there's almost 2 lifelines available. Well, bishop f3. Might be bishop f3 here. How did he stop bishop g2? I'm going to play it. I don't see how he stops bishop g2. Okay, 35. I have a check. He must take. And then I have a check on g5, which I'm skeptical about. I also have queen h4, which is kind of interesting. I'm going to look at queen h4 first. So you can go back to g7, but I must have nothing there. Okay, so check. I'm going to look at knight g5. If king g7, I mean, again, it's hard to imagine. Actually, I've got rook h2. Would that ever help? And it might not be rook h7. It might be something slower, but this is going to be mate. And there's discoveries as well. So you would think it has to be rook h7. Oh, yeah, then I have queen h8. So I have rook h2 and then queen h8. Okay. 36, black to move. Looks difficult. I have bishop d4. If takes, then I'm winning a piece. If he moves his king, I mean, that just has to be winning. And then we attack it again, I presume. Otherwise, I'm not making progress here. Okay, 37. I have a check. If he takes, that must be mate. If he goes to a1, I have a check, but I don't believe it. So I have a check on a3. If he goes king b1, I'm not really buying that either. Not really buying that. But you'd think it's got to be rook a3. You would think. I have nothing else going for me. Oh no, there is queen c4 that I should consider. So queen c4, let's just say b3. Then he's getting... No, isn't this what I was just looking at? I already forgot what I was looking at here. Anyways, he can't play b3. So if king... Yeah, this is what I was looking at. So king a1. Oh yeah, this is what I was looking at. And then takes... Sorry. So check... Yeah, king a1, king a3, and then king b1 is queen a2, but that is a little unclear. It'd be nice if there was something a little bit simpler, like I have this check, but then king b1. I don't know. It's flimsy. Maybe I should look at this. Maybe I should look at rook a3 first. If b takes, then this is going to be mate, right? So he can't take with the b pawn because queen c2 is mate. And if he takes with the king, then this is mate. There we go. So there we go. That's the solution right there. Okay, 38. I'm past my 1 hour thing, but I wanted to prove something to myself. Okay, so I have check. It's just a mate in 2 here. Let's just verify for once in my life. They're getting easier as you go on. It's stupid. Okay, 39. The 1700s and 1400 ones were way harder. Okay, so material. We're down a pawn. We might have rook f8. This is not a problem. So rook f8 might win a piece here. I guess he could just move his queen. No, he can't. I think rook f8 should be winning here. I'm going to play it. I got to trust myself. And we just go bishop e6 here. And we always have knight d8. And then we have knight d8 at the end. Okay, 40. I can take the knight. And at the end of that, I'm up a knight. So they're giving us easy ones now. It's stupid. Last one, 41. The ratings don't make sense on the puzzles. Okay, so check leads to nothing. No, let me do the material game or count. So it's equal material. Sorry, like if we take the knight, it's equal material. Do I have knight f6? Takes is g6. But then I have queen h4. Can I do that? Well, what am I threatening with knight f6? Nothing. Maybe queen h4? Knight f6, king h8, queen h4. If the first line with G6, I have to be careful about there's Queen D3 and possibly no, that should still be good. So the G6 line, I think I'm winning after Queen H4. But if King H8, that's the trickier one. So Knight F6, King H8 right away, and then Queen H4. But it's tricky. There's stuff like H6 there. Knight F6. Let me just get rid of the arrows here. Knight F6, King H8, Queen H4, H6. It's the King H8 line that's tricky for me. Oh no, stomachache is coming back. Could I go Knight H7? No. Oh, I've got Knight H5. King H8, Knight H5. G6. I think that's the only way for him to defend, right? So G6. Or there's G5 too, though. There's G5. Knight H5, G5. Yeah, I still have... yeah, there's G5. This is hard. Knight F6, King H8, Knight H5. Sorry, Knight F6, King H8, Knight H5, G5. But then again, after G5, I have... No, I don't have Queen H4. I don't know. Maybe it's not Knight F6. There's... Knight... Oh, I can just take on F7. Oh, man. So Knight H6, King H8. I can just take on F7. But I don't know about that. Because I'm already down a piece. So Knight H6, King H8. Oh, I think I go Rook F7. If he takes with the Rook, then I have a fork. If he doesn't, I'm threatening Queen G7. Okay, so Knight H6, King H8, Rook takes F7. If Bishop F8, no, wait, sorry. Yeah, so Rook F7. Wait. No. Yeah, Rook F7. Boy, it's tricky. Knight H6, King H8. Oh, it's the last one too. Knight H6, King H8, Rook F7. If Bishop F8. What Bishop F8? His Rook is still there. Yeah, I think it might be Rook F7. But I think this is it. I think it's Rook F7 here. What about Knight takes E5? I'm still threatening mate. I mean, he has to sack. Like, there's Rook F7, Bishop F6, and then I'm just taking. So yeah, I'm going Rook F7. Oh, that is painful. Okay, I didn't make it. It just wants to take now. I guess that also makes sense because I'm still threatening G7. Did this not work? Bishop G5. Bishop G5. There was other lines too. Okay, well, I didn't make the puzzle streak again. It's been a while. It's been at least 2 sessions now. I'm going to play a game. I don't know. They've gotten me. At least I found the right idea on that one eventually. I didn't solve it correctly, but at least I found 90. I should have seen that F7 was being hit twice. But the puzzles have gotten me lately. Age is creeping up. What do I want to do here? I don't remember at all. I have no clue. Queen f6, I go knight f6 or knight f3. I mean, yeah, this is looks solid for black, but he transposed into a French defense setup, and Vivek will recognize this. Now, I forget if I'd like to go knight e5 right away. Generally, I do. But the problem here is I have too many good options. There's d3, there's castling, there's queen f3, there's queen e2, there's c4. This is bad. Now, here do I go c4? So c4, I don't have to worry about this. Do I have to worry about d4? I think I do, right? Although I think there's some lines where you can go here. Then let me just go e2, c4, d4, queen e2. Can I do that? Do I want to do that? I can't remember. I'm going to play it just to punish this bishop. You know, if I fix these pawns, that's going to be a long-term static weakness. But again, there's too many good moves here for white. It's so hard to choose. Too many pleasant moves. There's castles, queen f3, queen e2, knight c3, c4. Might have been d3 there. Okay, so we take with the pawn often. So I think now I'm going to castle. I don't want to spend too much time here. Okay, do I want knight c3 or do I want to put it on d2? Probably d2, but yeah, because we want to recapture. Yeah, so d2, so d3. He can still push though, which is, I'm unsure. So d3. Am I okay there? I think I'm okay. So d4, I can just take on d4, I think. Okay. Yeah, I really, really enjoy static type positional openings. Why do I play so many sharp openings when I enjoy this type of thing? Like, well, there's reasons. But that's why I used to play Nimzo as black, and Nimzo is really just, it's very bird-like. Nimzo is very bird-like. The bird is like the Nimzo and the Dutch combined. The bird is, did I say that right? Yeah, the bird is like the Nimzo and the Dutch combined, yeah. So I don't know if he's trying for this. Yeah, so now I might take it as a pawn, but he hasn't committed to castling. I think it's better when black is committed to castling. But even here, oh yeah, now I don't have queen g4 either, but I've got queen f3. Queen f3, there's queen e7. Yeah, it's better. So I think I'm going to take with the bishop. There's knight g4. I can take on g7. Okay, let's take this way. Had he castled and had he not played h5, I'm taking with a pawn. Yeah, so I thought I was just going here. There's queen h4. Or he might just want to get the rook on g8. He might be happy with that. I put it back on b2. Oh, he's got a fork here. Oh, shit. I missed this. Yeah, that was a mistake. I missed e3. Okay, well, queen f3 it is. This is still okay for us, I think. This would just have transposed had I taken with the f-pawn. Well, not quite, because I have to give up the bishop. Okay, well, we'll just tuck it back on b2. And should be okay here. That seems wrong. I can take on g7. Would it make sense to play h3 first? But then I can't take on g7. I should never be scared of this, right? I mean, h3 should always be fine. Oh, maybe it's not. At least I don't think I can take the knight, because maybe I still can. If he takes with the h-pawn, I have queen h3. Yeah, I think I'm okay there. Okay, so do I want to take? I mean, you would think rook g8, and then I go back to b2 again, and then he comes in, but I have queen h3, right? And I should be okay there. Oh no! Takes. Now you have the discovery all of a sudden. Okay, so takes bishop b2, queen h4, h3. And I don't think he's threatening anything. He could maybe move the knight, and then there's rook g3. Probably too dangerous to take g7. I might be able to get away with it, but it might be too dangerous. What if I play h3 now, but he still has the open... Yeah, I could also just develop. Let's develop the knight. It's possible, again, it's possible I could get away with taking g7, but it's pretty scary. So here, I think I can take on h3. No, then he's got this again. So h3, and then I don't have to take the knight. I don't have to take the knight. So h3, castles. 100% he castles here. Or possibly he puts it on d7 or e7. And then, yeah, or f7, I guess. Okay. So now, I could consider g3, which is interesting. Let him take on h3. Wait, never mind. That doesn't make any sense. Okay, so if he takes with the f pawn, am I okay there? Because even that is kind of scary. I might have f2 or even g3 there. So takes g3 might be okay. Or just queen f2, but then there's g3, which I don't like. That I think that's losing, right? I might have knight f3. And that's only if the f-pawn. This is a more dangerous move. I don't know. That's looking too scary. I'm not going to take the knight yet. Yeah, getting a bit scary here. e4, just so that my knight can go to e4. Let's play that. Fortunately, this bishop is out of the game, but I'm getting quite low on the clock. This guy has a newish account. Not brand new, though. So let's say rook a g8. Okay, that's scary too because he's got e3. So maybe I should just beef that up first. I have to play quicker here. Actually, that's I still can't open it because there's rook e1 still. But yeah, I don't know. It's tricky. I don't know. Maybe bishop e5. We can move this knight. Okay, now I take. Double up here. Double up here, maybe. Is this a threat? So I come in here. Ooh, getting scary, getting scary. Yeah, because if I put the other rook, because the rook on f1 is not doing anything, this will let me play knight f1, and it also gives my king a square to run to. Yeah, okay, so that's not bad. I could keep this closed because his bishop is really bad here. Opening it up could cause me some problems. I think I'm going to continue with this idea. And my bishop should come to c1. You could argue it could go to a3. I missed that. I think I need to sack that. Well, no, maybe I'm okay after knight f1. g5 maybe is coming. Okay, this is getting scary. Knight f1 looks good. I win a pawn here. I win a pawn. His bishop is still out of the game, but I've got no time on the clock. That's my biggest issue here. But white looks in really good shape. My structure is 100 times better. Not 100 times, but quite a lot better. And I might take with the king even. And then I'm threatening to take on f4 now. Well, he's covering e7, or is he? Not entirely. But then his bishop can come and play, so maybe I should close it. And then I have bishop a3. I'm going to... okay, I'm going to keep it closed, but that's with not much time. It's a dubious... It's a big decision, but his bishop is dead. And had I taken, his bishop opens up. So yeah, he's threatening... Okay, so he can maybe come here, but then I'm taking h5. So I think I win a pawn here. He can try for g5. It might be a problem. It could easily be a problem for me. And I need... Do I have g3? Not necessarily. So g3... Yeah, it takes... can I go queen f2? He can win this. Is this... Okay, queen f2 maybe here? Okay, let's go queen f2. I only have a minute now. This forces a trade, though. E5's a little weak, but his bishop is still not the greatest. So I'm going to take that and then go here. Because c5 is not going anywhere. I can take that whenever I want. So let's just defend. have any time. He doubles up, and then I have to do this. Okay. Oh, he gets this now? Or no, he doesn't. Okay, we go here. Passive. Okay, now I take c5, but I'm going to flag. But I played a nice game. And that's all that matters. Oh, shit. Crap. Oh, I'm in check. Oh, shit. Damn, I just, yeah, I got too low on the clock here. I shouldn't have taken this one. I should never let a bishop into the game. I should just play rook g1. I'm winning. I got too low on the clock, though. And then yeah. Okay, play another game. Too bad, so sad. I outplayed him. But you can't play good moves. You just have to play quickly. That's all that matters. So we have the frums. I played so well. I played so well, just too slow. Okay, I believe E3 here. 15 viewers now. Okay, so this one, I think we go D4. I believe it's D4. And then knight F6, I think I'm going C3. Is that right? Trying to remember where I castle here. I think I'm casting kingside. Okay, I'm not familiar with queen F6. But it seems logical. So maybe just bishop e2 and he's going to castle. Yeah, I believe I castle kingside in these positions. Which is terrifying. Oh, wait, I should have went here. Shit. Okay. Yeah, there's queen h4 now. Okay, so I have to go king e2 or king... Actually, no, maybe I have g3. I've got g3, right? Oh boy, it's going to be wild. Yeah, so I'm thinking I go to d2. So I have a piece for a pawn, but my king is not safe. If he castles, do I want to take on c6? Probably. There's queen f2 actually. No, queen f3. I have queen e2. Queen e2. I think I'll take on c6 there. If he goes knight f6, he also has okay. He castles. Yeah, I'm just going to take here. There's c5 after and stuff, but he doesn't have very much here. I don't think he can take. I don't think that's enough. All he has is a queen, and my rook is defended. I think he has to take on c6. I mean, he can start here, but I just go queen e2. There is this check, but then I just take. Yeah. Okay. So this should be good. I could go c6. I could go rook g1 maybe. Or queen g1. Queen g1 might be good. Right? Queen g1 should be, it's looking pretty good actually. Yeah, queen g1 is good, but this is interesting as well because I'm threatening rook g4. But yeah, let's say he goes here, and then yeah, then I still have this fork, but there's this. I mean, they're both looking good. They're both looking good. How does one choose? There's a check here, which is a little annoying. So I'm going to go queen g1. He goes to d6 maybe. I could take on g7. But then I don't know. Then he gets free development. There's c5 or there's knight e7. Okay, so what does that do? So knight c3, c5. I could go here. I'm threatening this check, which doesn't do anything. I could go queen f1. He can still come here, but yeah, let's go queen f1. And so he might go to d6 now. Or he might just hover around, but I might be able to kick him out. Maybe I have rook h3 or rook g1 now. So if he goes to d6, I have c4. There's queen a5. Okay, so yeah, so c4, queen a5, knight c3. There's c4, or do I have that after? Okay, but c4, queen a5, knight c3, c5. Then I have d5 maybe. I could also just go knight c3. There's still queen a5. But I think I might just, I'm going to go here. I mean, c4 is so tempting though, but let's just develop at this point. But it's so tempting to play c4 there. So queen a5, I could take on f7. Okay, I have a check, which doesn't do much. But then I have rook h5 maybe, which is interesting for sure. There's f5. But I can also come in here. Okay, let's go for the check. I might have knight a4 is looking good, and rook h5 is interesting. It's going to take him 2 moves to give me a check here. King b8, knight a4. Oh, he goes this way. I need my pieces into the game here. I could go b3 that allows this. Let's just go b3. Okay, b3. My queen can always come back and defend. I do have to be careful about stuff like queen g2, but that's what my queen is here for. So you might go like queen g6, for example. And I just bring the queen back to e2. So I haven't really gained anything in all that. Well, I got b3 in. I got b3 in there. So I made some progress, I think. Okay, I could move my king. Or I could defend it with my rook. Let's just defend it with the rook. Okay, simple enough. And I should maybe start playing slightly quicker here. Do I want queen c4? Because I am hitting this. So let's play it. Because I'm hitting f7. So he might have to go to e7. And I have e4 maybe. Or a4. So if he tries to do stuff here, check, rook f7, losing a tempo there. I might not take it because I don't need more material here. He wants this, but I can always come in here. But then this one, it's not bad. It's not bad. I can, yeah. Let's do this here. Okay. Again, I could have won a pawn, but I don't want to give him any counterplay. Like just like I could have taken g7 earlier. Chat is quiet. 15 viewers. You guys are quiet. Okay, so there's pressure down here. I can go a4 so that I have bishop a3. Let's play it, not overthink it. Oh, pass pawn, annoying. Can I push this myself? Okay, it's been played. I'm getting low on the clock. You were ignored. Well, it's obviously not the first game. My stream is 2 hours in here. This is a game 3 or 2? Game 2 maybe. So if h4, that's the big question. Those pawns are terrifying, no lie. Do I have d5? Takes. I should have that. I'm scared of those pawns though, honestly. F, G, and H pawns are terrifying. But yeah, d5 might be a move. Here I've got a fork. Well, no, I don't, because I'm leading with my pawn. So you might have queen d6. Oh, interesting. Yeah, interesting. Okay, how about here first? I think he might take on e2. Otherwise, he wouldn't have offered queen g4. Oh, shit. Okay, well, this isn't so bad, but I'm forced to lose, just losing a pawn. So now I might be worse because he's got 2 pawns for the exchange and they're passed. Yeah, I blew this game for sure. I don't know how he came back. I was up a full piece. I don't know how I let that happen, but I did. I somehow let that happen. Somehow I threw the game. I'm good at doing that. Up a full piece though. Like how do I just up a complete full piece? How do I blow that advantage? Yikes. I say yikes. I don't know. Through the game, eh? Through the game. If I go here, then there's knight f2. It's very close to being mated here. Here. I've got this check. Okay, let's do this here. This wins the knight, but he still has h2. And I'm not stopping. I've got rook h1. I don't know. Yeah, is he mated here now? Not quite, but yeah, there's this still, and then rook h1. He's very, very close to being mated. Bishop b2 might be a forced mate. Mate in 2. Bishop b2 might be mate in 2 here. Well, he's got rook e6 or something, maybe. Yeah, he's got rook e6. Okay, let's see if he sees rook e5, I mean. Let's see if he sees this. It's the only move. And then he's winning, I think. He's still very close to being mated, like check. Yeah, then maybe I can take here. It's oh, but then this is hanging, like, but I can take this way. Or can I? Because then my rook's hanging on c5. Check. My rook's hanging on c5. You know, I go check. I can take on h8, but boom, boom. I can take here, check, maybe. It's complicated. I don't even know. I think I'm better there, but yeah. So rook e6, rook c5, and then I think knight f7. Yeah, knight. Whoa, I thought this is mate. Am I wrong? No, he missed rook e5. Okay, I got him. Ooh, that was clutch. Yeah, so rook e5, I was going to go rook c5, and then king d6. I think I was going to go knight f7, and then after king d7, I think I was going to take on h8, and then he queens takes, and I'm up a piece there, I think. Okay, we took it out another 2200 with the bird. Yeah, I got a bit. I mean, I was up a full piece. I shouldn't have. Why did I let him get back into the game there? I think this was good. Like, I don't regret any of this. I probably blew too much time on these moves that don't matter. Not 100% sure about queen a6, but I don't hate it. And then here, I don't know. Should I have? Oh no, it wasn't here. And then yeah, then he went the h pawn. Like, that was already scaring me. Yeah, that's already very, very scary. So I should never like have allowed him to even run the h pawn, but yeah, I don't know. And then here, I'm not sure. Like, I didn't take. But then yeah, then he dropped the e4 pawn. That was bad. Yeah, maybe I should take the queen here. I don't know. I blundered that. And then his king went up the board for some reason. And I saw this main, and he didn't see rook e5, but rook e5, I'm still winning, I think. Yeah. Okay, nice. Let's look at that with the engine. Boom. Why is that not working? Try now. There we go. Load this up in CPT, except I think I have a different position I have to run still. Actually, no, I can look this up. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. What did he do? I already forgot. Oh yeah, the frums. And he did it with a... Did he go queen f6 here? Oh no, he went bishop g4. Right, and then he went queen f6 here, I think. Yeah. So that's my first time looking at. Yeah, this is just winning already. Okay, so let's look at that in lead chess. Okay, pretty good. And then it got. I thought I was. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not sure. But it slipped around the midpoint, close to equal a couple of times. So yeah, the opening went really well. I don't know why people play the frums. I don't understand. So many people play the frums, and yeah, they can win sometimes, but it's, why would you play an objectively bad line when you only get to play it in 1% of your games? Because your opponent who plays the bird in 50% of their games is going, like, will probably know it. You know? Okay. So yeah, queen f6 it's already +1. Computer liked everything here. Yeah, when he took on f3, I immediately got scared, but yeah, here I wasn't sure. I was thinking maybe bishop d3, because I think that's what the computer likes. It usually likes the bishop on d3 and then you castle, because as I understand it, the bishop helps support e4. Yeah, and I think that might be the case here too. It's a 40 centipawn difference. And I think against knight b4, you just ignore it, because the d3 pawn helps support e4, and it's just one fewer piece to attack us. And we're up a pawn still. Is the bird my main opening? Well, I started playing the bird maybe 6 months ago or so. So now it is, but I've been playing it for like 6 months. Okay, yeah, and we're just better here. This was all good. Instead of, it's suggesting king e2, maybe because I don't even know why. Oh, because we defend, then we can go queen g1 immediately. That's why. But this seems safer. Taking was fine, and yeah, this was all fine. It didn't love e5. Yeah, because I dropped a pawn. So any other move, taking would have been fine. It's saying no need to be scared of these pawns, but I'm always scared. And then this was bad because of c5. Instead, it wants bishop b2. Makes sense, but it's hard to drop a pawn, but it wants to develop. Yeah, so that's kind of hard to see c5. And then here, this was good enough. And then this was a blunder. Yeah. So I thought he had to go rook e5. Yeah. Or there was also knight e5. But that one, I guess this king can walk up, but this seems... Sorry. Here rather. Yeah. So apparently he can do it this way as well. Yeah, because he can still run back. So he could have... But he needed to take here. And then I was going to go knight f7. Oh, wait. Oh, for some reason... No, sorry. Here and then... Yeah, I was going to go here and then knight f7. Yeah, which is just winning. So I think I would have won that had you found that. Okay, play a new game now. Boom. Yeah, I'm due for black for sure. Oh, this guy doesn't have... He's going to have high RD. Some slow moves here. Thank you for the follow, Sohail. The Bodler attack. I don't like the slow moves. I believe you can take. I believe this is a mistake. I don't think there's traps here. Okay. I think I'm just going to f6. Oh, but then he can take f7. So could get tricky. I think I need to take in the knight f6. Takes knight f6, and hopefully I'm okay there. I mean, I should be. Okay, and then I'll go knight f6. Otherwise, he's taking f7. Some oddly slow moves from my opponent, though. Oh boy, and their graph is pretty scary. Their graph. I don't know. Okay, let me go back to my screen. So I think I'm going knight f6 on my own. I'm behind in development here. It's scary, but hopefully I can survive. So bishop g5, e6. Trying to stay alive because of the B and the G files. Get it? Do you get it? Okay, so I can go g6 or e6. Yeah. Come on, that was a good ass joke. Okay, so e6 should be okay here, but I am very scared of sacrifices. This is scary. I mean, I'm up a pawn, but and D, he can always go bishop g5 and I double up on the d file and then take. It's going to be kind of like a checkover now. Very checkovery. But I don't have a bishop on c6, so that's a downside. This is it's like a Sozin checkovery. Well, that's too slow, I think. I think I castle here. Should be fine there now. Is knight f5 a problem? Don't think so. Should be okay. I think like this might have been more threatening, right? Because again, he's threatening here and then take on d6. So queen d2 would have bothered me a lot more than rook e1. Even now, queen d2. Because of this, yeah, I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, now it's kind of like a what do you call it? Smith's Mora. So I could go h6 and just ask him a question. But that could bite me in the ass later on. But let's play it. 15 viewers still. You should probably just back up. I could go knight bd7. That allows me to defend the knight. I could do that and then come in here. That's not the worst idea I've ever had. Does he have bishop e6 there? He does. I don't know if it's any good though. Takes. I just move the queen somewhere. Queen b6, for example. And let him take. But I don't know if I want to spend all my time analyzing that, especially when I can do it the safe way. So let's just do that. Now I can't clone this knight. He does come in here. That is a concern. But yeah, let's play that. Yeah, so there's rook a d1. It is a little concerning. But I should be okay. How am I doing on the clock? I'm a little behind on my checkpoint. He just dropped a piece. That is the weirdest move I've ever seen. I don't see the threat. I don't know what that was. This made zero sense. Hi, Ellie. Hi, come on. You can come here. Hopefully you didn't go to the bathroom inside like you did recently. Hi. Yeah, do you want to go under the desk? Go here. Go under the desk. Yeah. Oh boy. Go under the desk. Oh, the dog is distracting me. She's distracting me. I think she has to go to the bathroom. Okay, so I have knight f5. That forces a trade. I'm just going to play it. I'm just making sure there's no queen f4 stuff. Queen f5 stuff. But, okay. Yeah, I think she has to go to the bathroom. But. Okay, I'm going to take that. So let's take it. And then maybe I go d5. And then I'm hitting this pawn. I win the B pawn now. It kills my light squared bishop, but let's play it because it kills his bishop. So bishop b3, I can take on b4, and then I force a trade as well, which is nice. But that's my good bishop. I don't know if I want to part with it. But yeah, I'm taking that. Yeah, how about we stay on this pin? And then I can always reroute the bishop back. I'm tempted to just take it though, because I'm up a pawn or 2 pawns and a piece. I'm very tempted to just simplify. I'm not gonna simplify because it is a bishop, and hopefully I don't regret this. No, I think I lost my first game. Yeah, I lost my first game. Oh, it was too bad because I played that so nicely. I just ran out of time on that first game. That was a beautiful game. Okay, I have queen c7. There's knight b5. So I could go a6. I could go a6. Is it too slow? Let's play a6. I'm getting a little bit distracted here. So he can double up, but I don't see what he's doing. And then I'm going to go for queen c7. So I've got b5 here. I don't know what that was about. I don't understand this guy. Maybe he wants c5. But I don't see what that does for him. So I think I'm going b5. And then he can come in here, but I'll just go queen c7. Okay, yeah, so I'm still going to go queen c7, threatening bishop c3. Just doing a quick blunder check. a4 is a little annoying, but I do get to force a trade. Okay, I can come in here now, or I can go bishop b7. Let's just go bishop b7. I'm getting a little short on the clock. I still don't love a4. He might be winning a pawn there, possibly. Well, I guess I could take it. So knight e4, I think he can... Well, he can't kick me out because I'm hitting this, but what am I doing there? I'm forcing a trade. So, yeah, I might come in here. Does this force a trade of queens? No. Okay, I could improve. Yeah, let's just bring this in. Knight e4 looks good too, but let's develop the rook first. How am I doing on the clock? I'm a bit behind. Okay, so now this will force the trade of queens, but let's bring in the knight now. Be a little bit tricky here. There's a fork threat on c3. So, yeah, now, because my bishop covers the dark squares, how do they deal with this? Maybe c3, but I'm threatening a check. So, the bishop being very annoying on the dark squares here. But I am behind on the clock. Oh, he found a move. So this doesn't do anything. Okay, here, I can be annoying this way. I can also trade queens. But I have a discovery, and I could be annoying. So let's just do this first. Queen c3 doesn't actually force queens. He had queen d1. Yeah, so I have discoveries now, and I don't think I have a good discovery, but I can be annoying. Queen c6 is kind of wins a piece, threatens to win a piece. So let's play that. And now I'm threatening d4 to win his knight. Yeah, that should just win its knight. So how does he deal with it? F3 maybe? Did that even work though? Yeah, F3. I think he has to play F3 here. That also works, and that's kind of scary. I have a discovery on the rook, so let's bring the knight back. Do I have h5? And then repeat. That's a scary move to play. I'm going to play it. This is very dangerous, though. Oh, he's got this. It's not so bad. Okay. Yeah, he comes in here, I'll go queen c3. He's playing better now. But I just got to stay up on the clock. Yeah, we come in here. Okay. So it's queen d1. I can take the knight. I think he has to trade here. So how do I recapture? What is that? Okay, I'll just move. Right? He is getting me low on the clock though. Okay. And then we have now he has two pieces under attack. He got too fancy with this. He's going to lose another piece or the exchange now. No, he just loses a full piece. So he's getting too fancy. So now he'll be down 2 pieces and 2 pawns. he should just resign here. I mean, that's... But it's their right to play on. And then come in here. I don't know why they would want to play on though. So I could take a pawn or I could simplify. Could also, okay, let's take that. And then, yeah, I don't know. I think I'm ready to simplify at this point. Okay, I'll just promote this pawn. I'm threatening G2 as well. I don't know. They must. Do they have a higher RD or something? Because no, yeah, it's only 200 games. Because I don't know how they're 2,000. Okay, so we'll go check. And I kind of want to just take that, if I'm honest with you. But I won't. Yeah, I'll simplify again. And just push. And I will block this person. Because why are they playing on? Let's see, do I have a mate here? This is a mate in 2. I should have just went here. It's not a mate in 2, but let's see. Check. It's going to be close to mate. Yeah, so I might have G5. So G5, and then I'm going to go, okay, let's go G5. And then is this mate? Not quite. Oh, it will be mate. No, because then my rook can't come in. I might have to go King G7. No, this is mate. This is mate. Okay. Okay, and we block. Didn't resign. Silly. Okay, I'll look at it with the engine, but I don't think there's too much. They played like a 1500. I'm not sure, like they dropped a pawn on move like 4, and then they dropped a piece, and then they dropped another piece. I don't know. They're drunk or something, or playing blindfolded. Wait, guys, is this? Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah. Although I did make a move that was not perfect here. It's saying E6 and to keep the knight there. Oh, give me a break. It wants to go E6, D5, but I'm not, I mean, just safety first. Knight F6, I don't mind that. Okay, I do have more energy to play more games, guys, but I think I should take the dog out. So I think I'm going to end it there. So the recap for today, I didn't hit puzzle streak again, which is bad. I mean, that's 2 weeks in a row, or 2 sessions in a row where I haven't hit puzzle streak. And then I played 3 rapid games, lost the first game, but it was a beautifully played game, I feel. I just ran out of time, unfortunately, and then I won the second 2 games. So gained 6 points. 2130, not the worst rating in the world. So I'm very slowly climbing back up to a decent rating. We'll see if that I can keep slowly pushing it higher. I've always felt that it doesn't mean I'm right, but I've always felt that where I belong, like my home is 2150, like mid 2100s. Anything above that, I think I'm doing slightly better than normal. So I'm not quite home yet, but I'm making my way home. Another 20 points to go. I'll be back tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for stopping by. Have a good night. See you in 22 hours from now. If you're new to my